Linda says she's at the end of her rope. This wife and mom of two says her menopausal symptoms are making life terrible.
My symptoms got so bad, I decided, I can't take this any longer. So I gave the doctor a call.
A friend suggested she see Los Angeles-based gynecologist Dr. Prudence Hall.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about the nature of your problem?
Well, mainly it's the hot flashes. They're very intense and they're very constant. And the sleepless nights, I don't sleep. I'm irritable as well.
Now, what about your sex drive?
That's definitely not what it was. I just want you to help me be my old self again.
Who should be getting hormone replacement therapy in America?
Anyone who has a low hormone should have that hormone replaced.
And how do you know if you have a low hormone?
Well, you measure the hormone levels, and you can measure them initially with blood.
Dr. Hall uses blood tests to look at 4 main hormone levels, starting with estrogen, and Linda's was extremely low.
This is a typical level of hormones that women produce when they're about 30, 35. Look what Mother Nature does. She gives us a high level of estrogen right when we ovulate, so we'll want to have sex. So we know estrogen is related to sex drive. It's 250 throughout most of the cycle. Well, your level is 11.
Wow.
Yeah, 11.
11?
I mean, that is like very, very
No wonder.
depleted. No wonder. The second one we looked at is another hormone called progesterone.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the benefits of having normal progesterone levels specifically?
Calmness, feeling tranquil. It helps to decrease cancers in many instances. It causes the cells to automatically die off when they're no longer necessary. So a balance is very important in women.
A normal progesterone level would be around 10 to 15 nanograms per 1 milliliter of blood.
Now your levels were very low. Your levels were 0.3.
Next up, Dr. Hall looks at Linda's testosterone levels.
Your level is 46, and ideal is 50 to 80. Testosterone is so important. It's great for your brain. It makes muscles. It increases your sex drive.
The fourth hormone Dr. Hall believes all women should get tested is FSH.
This stands for follicle stimulating hormone, and it's really the thermostat in your body.
Okay.
So you go into a cold room, turn up the thermostat, the heat comes on. So the FSH turns on the estrogen.
Okay.
But guess what? The ovaries don't function anymore. The heater is broken. So, the FSH keeps on going higher and higher and higher, trying to turn on your estrogen. Normal is 2 to 5. And perimenopausal is 6 to 19. Well, you're 99.
Wow.
Dr. Hall prescribes bioidentical hormones for Linda. She puts her on 2 milligrams of estrogen twice a day, 150 milligrams of progesterone twice a day for 2 weeks, and 2.5 milligrams of testosterone once a day to help bring Linda's levels back to that of a 35-year-old.
How soon after they start therapy do they experience benefits?
It can be within a few days. She can feel well quite rapidly. By 6 weeks, 7 weeks, women are feeling very much like they should. I would say 70-80% well.
How are you going to be able to convince the large swath of physicians practicing in America that there really is a meaningful difference between bioidentical and the other synthetic chemicals that have been offered to women?
There are now major studies out showing that bioidentical natural hormones decrease death in women. There's a Swedish study that looked at 28,000 women. It's an ongoing study, and they've looked at women for 15 years. And what they found is they found that every single category of death in women, 12 categories deep, was dramatically decreased when women were on the bioidentical hormones.
Do you think these hormones will work for everybody?
I've used these hormones for 25 years, and the thing that I find rather astonishing is the number of patients that they do work well for. And really, it's only about a handful of patients that they don't work for.
What are your expectations?
Hopefully that I get back to being a normal person again, because I don't feel like I'm myself or normal.